Welcome to another round of Prem and Proper. We take you through what happened last weekend in the Premier League. Get you ready for a very busy week coming up, midweek matches and weekend as well. And we will take it one step at a time. Heading back on February 12th, a lot of zeros on the board, to be perfectly honest with you. One of the shockers of the weekend, Manchester United, Southampton, a 1-1 draw. That was listed at plus 354 for those of you following along in juice boxes. So shocking result there at Old Trafford as Southampton. And if you were to ask Ralph Hasenhüttl, said that it was one of the best performances the team had all season long.
Hard to take something here, but I think it was deserved, especially because of our second half. And when we are a little bit more clinical in some moments, even more is possible. But yeah, we had also a good save from Fraser. So it was, in the end, a good draw for us. And yeah, you could see when we are playing football in the way we can play, then it's even against a pressing team. And they tried to press us today. In the first half, they did it good. In the second half, it was harder for them. And then you can score goals like we scored our first and can create chances like we did a few very good times in the second half.
Also on the board, Brighton shuts out Watford by the score of 2-0. Pretty much everybody is shutting out Watford these days. This time it was Graham Potter's turn.
Goes the cross. It drops. It's got to be a second. What a save from Foster, but Webster forces in the rebound, and Albion have doubled their lead, and surely they'll be taking all 3 points from this one.
As you're looking at Brighton at a plus 112 as a road favorite, Everton got a big 3 points with a win over Leeds by the score of 3-0.
Whips it in, deeper. Header comes in and it's a goal again! And it's a defender again, Michael Keane, on his 150th Premier League appearance of the season. It's Keane who doubles Everton's advantage. 23 minutes on the clock and it smiles at Goodison Park. They are back and they lead by 2-0. This one coming again from the head of a defender, from that man, Michael Keane.
They needed us there in the top end of the relegation fight after losing 4 in a row with a new boss in charge. Crystal Palace, Brentford gets a point on the board with a goalless draw. And also Manchester City cruising against Norwich by the score of 4-0.
And football is unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen. But how we behave today is Manchester City. And that is important. Yeah, we could have a score. I'm pretty sure we can react well. And after that, we drop points. But the team is alive, and this is the most important thing.
And it's one of Raheem Sterling's greatest strengths, his hunger for goals. He showed it again.
Yeah, he made a brilliant first goal. The second one was there, and yeah, he was so. After the goal, you realize how grew up. He's confident and being aggressive. Last game, he made an excellent action against Brentford. Like we won a penalty. So he's a guy who always creates something.
Hat trick on the board for Raheem Sterling on Sunday. 4 matches, and remember there were only 9 matches this past week because of Chelsea's involvement in the Club World Cup. Wolves, shocking result, shutting out Tottenham at Spurs at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium at a plus 468 in your juice boxes. The Wolves get a 2-0 win over Spurs.
Congratulations, Conor. Big win this afternoon. How did you find it out there today?
Incredible win, incredible performance. I thought from the very start to the end we controlled it. We were in control of what we were doing. We were trying to nullify them. Unless you come against world-class players, the front three are world-class, no matter what people say, and it's hard to stop every single chance. And it was important we stayed with it. We stuck in it at the end and defended well, and we've done that. So to come here and win, clean sheet, is absolutely huge for us.
Yeah, 2-0 after 18 minutes. This is something that we often come up against. How did you hold on to that lead for that long and manage to come away with a clean sheet as well? Sticking to what we
do, being brave, not dropping and sinking, and kind of defending our own box. Listen, it was hard in the second half because you knew they were going to put pressure on. They changed the way they'd done things. They were going to start doing things a little bit different. So it was important we'd done that at times, but I thought we were brave. I thought we managed the game really well at the end and kept the ball when we needed to keep the ball. So a massive day for us all, massive day for Wolves supporters, and let's move on now.
It's a big one for the Wolves fans as well, as we're now up to 7th in the table. We've gone above Spurs after this win. How much does their support mean today?
Massive. It's massive. You see them there. They travel everywhere with us. I speak about them all the time, but travel everywhere with us, and you know they enjoy that. The racket they make is incredible for us, and how they push us and push us every single game, every single minute is huge. So it's important we repay them, and luckily we've done that today. Yeah.
we've got the luxury now of a full week before the next fixture back at home against Leicester. What do the next few days look like to prepare for that?
Improve, recover, get ourselves right, and then listen to the manager as much as we possibly can. We've got a massive game. It's a tough game, a real tough game. We've come up against Leicester a lot of times in the last few years, and we know all the players that they've got and the manager that they've got, the real top players. So it's important we prepare right, we listen to the manager and get ourselves ready.
Newcastle gets a win over Aston Villa by the score of 1-0.
Eddie, there were times earlier this season when it was hard to see where a win was coming from, so how did 3 in a row feel?
Yeah, it feels amazing. I mean, it's we know how tough it is to win one game at this level, as you say, but to win 3 has been a big effort from the players. Full credit to them. It's been a difficult season, as you say, in many different ways and respects, but judging them recently, there's been a really collective steeliness about the group, and that was evident today. A very good defensive performance. It wasn't our best performance with the ball, loads to improve, but we got the basic fundamentals right.
Liverpool beating Burnley. Everybody's been beating Burnley this year. Just so you know, Burnley at Turf Moor going up against Liverpool in the composite, courtesy of our friends at Odds Portal, was basically a plus 1185. Liverpool on the road, a minus 435. They got the Duke. And then West Ham and Leicester, two teams who have expectations a lot higher than where they are, especially if you're Leicester. Rough run of late by the Foxes, and they come out with a point at home. And West Ham left basically being reminded of what could have been against the Leicester side that has been reeling.
Brendan, a frustrating end to what was looking like a really good victory. What was your assessment of that one?
Yeah, it's exactly that. I thought the players deserved the 3 points. Second half, we were excellent. Towards the end of the first half, West Ham, I thought, started well. We gave away a poor goal, but our reaction was very, very good, and just very frustrating to lose that another goal late on in the game when the game should be dead.
That perhaps 60-70 minute period between West Ham's goals against, is that the level of performance that you're desperate to see from your team?
Yeah, it was much better. Like I said, there was a little bit of anxiety in the first half, the first 20-25 minutes. You know, obviously our results haven't been perfect, so cried a little bit anxious. But I reinforced to the players that towards the end of the first half, and then going into the second half, our success has been built on having the ball and progressing with our possession. That's our mantra. And that's what has led us into some really good positions over these last 2.5 years. So I need them to keep taking it and passing it and keeping the positions well. And I thought second half we were excellent.
Let's take a peek at your standings now as we head into another busy week in the Premier League. Manchester City at 63 points, 20 wins out of 25 matches played, only 2 losses this season, unbeaten in their last 5. Liverpool have won their last 4. They're 9 back at 54 points with a match in hand. Chelsea's at 47 points. They are unbeaten in 4 of their last 5 at 13, 8, and 3 and 47 points. West Ham, talk about what could have been. West Ham's at 41 points. They are in 4th in the Champions League spot. Manchester United, with their draw against Southampton, they're now in the Europa League spot at 5th at 40 points. They're unbeaten in their last 5, but had points that they should have been able to take at Old Trafford against Southampton. Arsenal is in the Europa Conference League spot where they are at 39 points. They have 2 matches in hand against Manchester United, something to keep an eye on going forward. 7th are Wolves at 37 points. They have won 4 of their last 5. Spurs have lost 3 in a row. They're at 36, but they've also only played 22 matches. Brighton, unbeaten in their last 5, 2 wins, 3 draws at 7, 12, and 4. They're at 33 points. Then the below 30 bunch. Southampton, 24 matches, 29 points. Leicester, where they've been all over the place. They've lost 2 of their last 4, 27 points, minus 5 in goal difference, but only 22 matches played. Aston Villa, 27 points. They've been all over the place as well, but they are a minus 5 in goal difference, 31 goals scored compared to Leicester's 36, and that's where the tiebreaker comes into play. Crystal Palace, 3 draws in their last 4. They are at 5, 11, and 8 at 26 points. Brentford snapped the 4-game losing streak with that draw last time out. They're at 24, Leeds at 23. They've lost 2 of 3. Everton with the big win after losing 4 in a row, minus 10 in goal difference. Everton's at 22 points. Newcastle with the win, 3 wins on the spin, unbeaten in their last 5. They're at 21. Then currently right now the 3 in the relegation fight. Norwich at 17 points, Watford at 15 points, and Burnley. 1 win in 21 matches so far this season, 11 draws, 14 points, but they have played the least amount of matches so far in the Premier League because of COVID concerns and cancellations and postponements and such. 1-11-9, 14 points, 17 goals scored in 21 matches. Let's get you ready for what is going to go down this upcoming week. And once again, mentioned it's very, very busy. It starts on Tuesday, actually, at 3:15 at Old Trafford. Brighton comes to town. Manchester United is a -128. And then you have a lot of matches on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. Early match, West Ham and Newcastle. West Ham is a -143 favorite at home. Once again, these are composites, courtesy of our friends at Odds Portal. Arsenal at 10 o'clock, a lot of matches at 10, 6 of them, as a matter of fact. Arsenal's a -217 hosting Brentford. Villa, a -159 hosting Watford. Brighton, a -130 hosting Burnley. Chelsea, a -149 road favorite at Crystal Palace in Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace, a +455. Liverpool at home, a -769 as Norwich visits Norwich, by the way, at a +2250. Southampton, a +104 as Everton comes to town. And Manchester City at the Etihad at 12:30 Eastern hosting Spurs. Manchester City's a -357. Only 2 matches on February 20th. Leeds hosting Manchester United. Manchester United a -111. And Wolves at 11:30 or +133 as Leicester City come to town. Once again, you have teams bouncing a lot of other competitions at the moment, but that's how things look when it comes to the Premier League and the upcoming next 6 days in England. So that is your look. And that's another round of Prem and Proper. If you ever have any questions that we can listen to or that you can post in the Discord, I will try and find the Discord. And then what we can do is answer your questions as we go. And we will do that each and every time out to finish every show. Thanks for being a part of everything here at SDH. I'm just John. Play it safe, everybody. Enjoy your matches.